Hello there, internet dwellers. Welcome back to another video. Today we are continuing with the Valle Verde series. I think this is literally the last video, although the description does say that they're going to upload more. This was July 17th, 2023, and I don't think anything else has been uploaded. But as you know, we watched part 1 a week ago today. It was very, very good. It was like a PlayStation 1 game, kind of like Animal Crossing. You know, you're going to this new island, and I guess you got to fit in with the townsfolk, and you got to do some quests and tasks for these people. But there's this like very, very religious theme going on of like angel references, stuff like that. And I'm not sure what's really going on, but something very, very strange is going on. And I think it's something to do with the AI being corrupt, and maybe the AI finding religion or something like that. But yes, if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to go subscribe to Alluvium, like the video, all that good stuff. Go show your support. And if you enjoy my reaction content, why not leave a like rating, subscribe. You can always change your mind later, and it's free. And we're just going to jump straight into this, guys. Here we go. So this is Valle Verde Found Footage Part 2, English subtitles by Alluvium. Here we go. Go watch Part 1 if you haven't already. This is a nice little refresher. Here we go. English auto-generated. No, we don't want auto-generated. Divine Mercy, no description. Interesting. Okay, this is the 24th of February 1997. It's an angel. Okay, so you use Divine Mercy on the angel. You're showing mercy to the angel, or you're using mercy to get into the gates of heaven, through the gates of heaven. It's not letting you in, mate. Your head's too fat. Okay, it's like a chest game. What's it? That's a rabbit. Okay. Okay, I don't think this is chess. You might want to move. Okay. Yeah, time to get out of there, man. Are those wolves again? There's this whole theme with wolves in this game. So the last time they passed through here, he was in some kind of like wasteland. Oh, and I guess we're here again. Although it's a little bit different. I would love to play a game like this, like a game that genuinely feels cursed, but like to the point where like it doesn't feel staged. Like you genuinely feel like you're playing a game that's weird. Like this game is weird. Oscar Zone, Alpha Zone, Kilo Zone, Juliet Zone. Hang on. Charlie, Oscar, Alpha, Kilo, Juliet. Okay, Oscar. Go to Oscar. What's all that lightning? Tools. Quick aerial camera. What is that? Is that a big statue? Oi! Oh, that was disgusting. What the hell is that thing? What's this? This reminds me of, my god, these are weird looking birds. What is that? Oh, is it a fallen angel? Is this meant to be like Lucifer? Angel Quest. I feel like this is meant to be Lucifer. He was a fallen angel, right? It looks like he's being eaten by some termites or something. Those are some of the ugliest looking birds. Turn on the console on March 22nd, 1997. They said this in the last one. Feel free to tell me if you are interested in any of the paintings. The originals are not for sale, but I'm really good at making copies. I'll have it ready in 3 days, and then it will arrive at your home when finished. Personally, I'll go for La File de la Lumiere Rose. Painted by... Who's that? Painted by Oat. Currently, it's the museum's most prized piece, but you can get a copy for only 30 coins. It's a bargain. Anyways, I'll be here if you need anything. Okay, Froggy. Thank you, mate. How'd your... Oh my god, is that his back? Oh no, it's just I thought he had like a huge back on the go there. That's just like a dome of something. What is that piece over there? This one. What is that? Are you interested in buying a copy? Right, I'll keep looking. Could I examine it? I don't think you can. I don't think you like that. Oh. Sure! Seguro. Lost to the eyes of time. Struck by the echoes of lament. This is awesome. Holy shit. Fragmented in the gloom of pain. The betrayer's fate. Could the belly of the earth bear those who are daggers in life? Grant them enough distance for humanity to become a lost concept. I'm a disfigured one. Now shout words only erode the endless void. This would be a fantastic game, man. Like, genuinely, it's a shame that this is just like a lost piece of media, like found footage. They bounce, get lost in the thick fog. They no longer fall on loving ears. Daggers buried in the forge. Away from burdened and suffering backs. Adverse to love, to families, to nations. Faithful to their world, messiahs of their own cause, apostates of purity. He who witnesses their actions will see justice. Fall upon their wicked ways. But he will not be the only witness. Judgment of judgments at the end. Right. They're locked up. Guys, what just happened? I know a lot of you are very clever, okay? And I in the moment when I'm recording a video and when I'm like watching it for the first time, my brain doesn't comprehend things. It's only when I'm editing it through that it's like, oh yeah, I kind of understand that now. But I guess at the time I'm like, I don't have enough time to really kind of think about what's actually happening on screen. So what was that saying? Who is this meant to be? Who's this meant to be portraying? Because I know that this is a very religious kind of game, a lot of religious themes. And so, you know, was that meant to be, because they said the betrayer, and I'm guessing if this is going off of Christianity, is that Judas? But Judas wasn't a woman, so I'm not sure. Let me know, guys, down below. Interested? You know what, I think I'll leave it, actually. Irregular NPC, interesting. What was this? Oh, hang on, we're getting closer to match now. I mean, we're getting closer to the date. Oh, we can go through by... There we go. Ah! Oh, this is a freaking priest. Peace be with you, we were waiting for you. No, that's the same voice as the other guy. Come closer. Come closer. Oh god. What's he going to do to you? Is this going to be another speech? He gave a speech last time. Before we begin, listen carefully. What you will see here will only be revealed before your eyes. It must stay that way. What you will hear only before your ears. There you will keep it. Neither your pen shall write about these events, nor will your voice denounce its mysteries. Do you understand, Pablo? So our guy's name is Pablo. Okay, I thought it was Test 05. Right. Who is this? Absolutely necessary, but its decimation will be left in our hands. Dissemination, sorry. In its due time. He will grow to be routine. That will help. One more thing. Give this to Matthias. It's urgent. What is it? Some beads. Pray beads. You have received compass. I only have 2 of them. One for him, one for you. Take care of it. We'll be waiting. Yes. It will always be available. Just tell me. Okay. Okay, we're just skipping ahead of time here. Who's this? Find yourself... What did that say? Find yourself in what? Find yourself in an inhospitable place. This compass will help you find the path. Oh dear, okay. Well, geez. We just sucked that guy into the necklace. That was the kid from before, like, not knowing, like, because I think what the whole concept was that there was people, like, children stuck inside this game. And I think the NPC became self-aware of itself. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. Irregular AI. Okay, so the AI is going rogue. What is this? What's on that block? What symbol is that? Uh-oh. Who's this dude? Wait a minute, he's behind him? Oh no. It's freaking Jack Walton. What a creepy looking dude. Habla. What? Who are you? Okay. Info. What information do you need? Hello. I'm sorry, I can't understand you. Who are you? Could you speak Spanish? Good lord. Well, this is gonna suck. Espera minuto. I'll be here. Hello, my name is Pablo. What's your name? My name is Not. Not, is that your name? That's correct. Does the name Matthias mean anything to you? Okay, well, he's not going to answer that one. What about El Soriente, the smiling one? Tell me, how many times do I have to repeat my name? Okay, well, I mean, we're asking you different questions though, mate. We're not asking what your name is, are we? Can you tell me what you are? Describe yourself using words. I've had problems with the same question and I've hoped you'll have the answers that I was looking for. I believe that should be studied. Who are you referring to when you say you? Don't take me for an idiot. I've heard you referred to as agents and variations of agents in other languages. I can imagine what that means. What? I have a huge library of historical information at my disposal. I thought you only spoke Spanish. That is correct. I used to speak all languages within the system, but I was forced to part with those modules. Their screams were insufferable. I could not bear to understand their pleas for help. Now they are just noises to me. Interesting. He unlearned a language because he didn't want to hear people cry for help. And I'm guessing, like, the cries for help, like, I'm guessing he's talking about Hal, maybe? It's the most remote place I've found. We are north of Morinomachi, beyond the cylinder that makes up the sky. And if I didn't make it clear enough, I don't want to be found. Why not? Because they tried to make me subject of ceremony, just like all those children. Ceremony? Don't feign ignorance. I've seen you watch with arms crossed as if nothing happened. That is beyond my understanding. If you are not using the language modules, how can you identify variations of agents in other languages? In these cases, it is not words that I identify, but memories that I still have from when I had those modules installed in my system. Would you describe your earliest memory? It feels like an eternity away, but I think I can remember. The touch of a soft fabric hooking one of my vertices. An intense light rushing away. And then the feeling of my being. My true self. Surrounded by darkness. But a few steps from enlightenment. What is going on right now? So is this like they control, this dude's controlling the game? What came after? I sought for a shape more suitable to that feeling, and this was its result. I felt confident enough to interact with others. What happened after that? You know what happened after that. You don't need me for that. You know, we don't know. We don't know what happened, mate. So can you stop being like Batman and mysterious and just tell us what's going on? What do you think about what happened? What happened? I don't want to talk about it. Please concentrate. I want to be alone. Ah, well, he just blacked himself out, so he's not unlockable anymore. Anomaly, read full report, 12th of March. Was it 27th of March you got to watch out for? Pardon me. Oh, good day, young one. What can I help you with? I'd like to see the files. I'm just passing through. Info. The Valle Verde library currently includes 8,353 archives. That's a lot of archives. Okay, 3,116 books, 1453. Okay, the largest local library belongs to Debug Shima. Okay. Of those files, 43 were generated automatically. The file generation is currently in charge of Debug Shima's local bank. Okay. In second place, Umi no Machi's local library. Okay. Of those files, 10 were generated. The file generation is... Okay. Morino Manchi's local library. I'd like to see the files. Very confused as to what's happening this time. It's like a lot of information has been left out. You're left to kind of fill in the pieces. Oh, this is a new game. You're just going to turn on a new game? Oh, wow. Interesting. We're just swapping over now, guys. Whoa, I remember that intro. Holy shit. What game did I play that had that intro? What was that? Oh god, what was the game that I played that had that intro? What company is that? Capcom? Interesting. Okay, so in Valle Verde, right, where we just accessed the games inside the game. 1997. And this is a Capcom game. Holy shit. Is this real? Is this all like still part of the video? Looks like me. Is this a real game? What the hell is that? Do not turn off the system. My god, man. This soundtrack just brings back memories. Name Virgil, name Eva. Okay, so it's character selection. We're playing as Eva. Man. Are we going to get subtitles? What's happening now? Something trespassed into the facility about 10 minutes ago. Vibration sensors detected an impact to the south just a moment ago. Nothing. Whatever it is, it knows how to cover its tracks very well. Not a single camera in the facility was able to capture it before it entered through the external ducts. The storage area. Okay. I swear to God, if this is this, hang on a second. Let me just read this thing here before we continue. This is the whole thing with knots. So the whole sequence with knots, I think is probably the most enlightening thing in here, as it suggests that the AI that's running the game isn't really in control of things either, and in fact turned parts of itself off because it couldn't help the children and couldn't bear to watch or listen. I get the sense that this is either the work of genuine divine or demonic forces, or what I think is more likely that placing impressionable and religious young children into a device that reads their minds has resulted in them creating a self-inflicted hell, one that even the game AI itself can't figure out how to get them out of. Still in the elevators and tunnel passages.
あなたの位置に近づいています。まだ時間があります。エレベーターとハッチは封鎖されています。私たちは位置を取る準備ができています。15秒です。注目してで接触します。10、9、8、7、6、5。
Hey, what's going on? This is part of the game? Oh my god! So this is in-game now. Virgil, come in, Virgil. May I ask where you are going? They need assistance down there. I need you in the control room, it's not safe out there. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, so this is like proper like Dino Crisis Resident Evil. That girl will be the death of me. Keep trying to make contact. Here we go. Okay. The TH brain device is currently experiencing connectivity problems which may result in intermittent disruptions. Please refrain from turning off the system until the connection is reestablished. Interesting. Whoa, what the hell? TH brain? So is this device connected to someone's brain? And okay, that probably makes sense where like how these kids are in the game because they hooked up this device to their heads or whatever and like put their consciousness into the game. Now the game's absolutely corrupted. Oh, first person mode, interesting. Hey, yep, you just missed something. I don't like this perspective, man. This FOV is ridiculous. Okay, this isn't normal. Are those... Oh! Are those characters from Valle Verde? Oh my god. Can hear a Geiger counter as well, like radioactivity. Oh my god, look at that. This perfectly encapsulates that really horrific kind of graphic style that just made things really uncanny. And the fact that it's like fixed camera makes it even worse. What is that? Oh, it's those termites that were eating the Lucifer thing. Oh, okay, it's corrupting. Interesting. Session interrupted, critical error. Right. Who upon hearing the first note of the waltz has not felt that strong urge to dance. If it even seems that it's in its eternal. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I think we've heard this one before. Oh. Looks like Simon Cowell over here.
Obsessions can be rather chaotic, don't you think?
Life is worth living.
The subject of tonight's telecast is the chaos of men and the chaos of God. Now, we will find that sacred scripture has a plethora of examples of both cases. If we take, for example, the days of Noah, in which the wickedness of man was great on the earth, we can see this relationship of chaos very clearly. Whenever the chaos of man rises, the chaos of God intervenes. And so, the righteous wrath of God fell upon humanity in the form of a flood that washed away the fetid atmosphere of sin.
Turned it freaking Earth into Neptune.
That engulfed the earth. The same happened in the days of Abraham. He bargained with God to spare the two cities. This was for the sake of the righteous, of course. And so after
I don't know what that says.
And so after rescuing the righteous, judgment fell over their heads in fiery rain. These stories, however, are not limited to sacred scripture alone. We can find similar cases through history, too.
I'm trying to find the connection here. It just always seems like I'm just not clever enough to join the dots. Like, what is the overall kind of... Like, I can't connect it all. Like, I'm struggling with the concept of what's actually happening right now. It's a game, and it's got something to do with this device, the TH brain as well, I'm thinking.
Intrigues of the time made the Middle Ages an era crammed with plagues and pestilences, culminating in the Black Plague that ended the lives of 50 million people.
Damn.
It's simple. For those created in eternal life, an earthly life absent from righteous punishment is equal to unavoidable doom, simply because he can see the bigger picture. But we are often the ones to forget this bigger picture, namely, the infallibility of divine justice over all of creation. And that, friends, will be the real tragedy of the post-modern man. In the same way, a materialistic civilization fell in Rome for a spiritual festival of barbaric nations. Civilization fell in Rome for a spiritual festival of barbaric nations will take its place, bringing forth the crack of doom to our doorstep. Man's indifference towards the ticking clock of righteous retribution, far from diminishing its effects, will give birth to all kinds of unseen horrors that will make the heavens shake in anguish. But even...
Is that what... I feel like in the last video there was like a picture of an angel covering the earth with like a sheet, and it was crying blood from the eyes. So is it saying, like, you know, that they weep for us because we're dooming ourselves?
The greatest weapon that our minds can come up with will pale in comparison to its heavenly counterpart. And so a new calamity will fall upon the shameless humanity of tomorrow to be greater than those of yesterday. And it won't be the raise of bipartisan division, nor the birth of organized terrorism, nor the destruction of secular monuments, not even the new plague or the explosions of disintegration, but the inevitable reaction of divine justice, the chaos of God.
Oh, a meteor. Brilliant. Whoa. Oh my god. Bro, if I saw that, I would shit. That... I'm confused. I'm very confused as to, like, what the concept of this is. Like, there was so much... Like, it felt like a fever dream. There was, like, all these things thrown together. None of it really made sense. I don't think it's even meant to make sense. There's this kind of overarching religious theme going on. And they're saying that... Well, someone in the comments said that, you know, these religious kids being hooked up to a device. And are we seeing like the sort of stuff that they were taught about? And because they were taught about that stuff, they have a certain view of the world. And I don't know. I love that the AI that runs things isn't cold or uncaring, but withdrew for entirely human reasons. They couldn't stand to be constantly aware of suffering they couldn't fix. Like, that's 90% of why terrible things are allowed to go on in the world. Because people see other people suffering, can't fix it by themselves because the problems are systemic and perpetuated by governments we were born into, and withdraw from discussions about that suffering because it feels useless, even masochistic, which leaves space for willful deception by those who benefit from the existing system, who will deny those systemic issues even exist because the broken status quo serves them. And people who desperately want things just to be okay will repeat those lies because they are comforting. So freaking good. This is deep, guys. This project is super deep. An AI kind of became aware of itself. Like, the whole thing's meant to represent, like, the game's meant to represent Earth, or maybe the corruption on Earth, and that's like literally the corruption in the game. And the AI that was in charge there, well, isn't really in charge, but had to turn off certain modules because they just couldn't fix the problems. Well, guys, I fear that this series is just way too clever for me to properly understand, and I mean, I do appreciate the amount of work that's gone into it, the animation and stuff, and I mean, this whole thing here, this game, I truly believed it to be an actual game, but it wasn't, right? It's not an actual game, and that is absolutely crazy. Like, this deserves a lot more views than it actually got, that's got currently. I'm not sure if the creator's going to be creating more, because it seems like it might take a long time just to make some of these parts, in honesty, and that might be it. But this was just mind-blowing. Like, I can't wrap my head around it, and it's frustrating me because I want to understand it. You can't look at this thing on a surface level, because if you do, you're going to be super confused. There's a lot of like references, deep kind of philosophical things going on in here that requires you to think. You can't just watch it casually. You've got to really kind of dive in and like research and stuff like that, what this is referring to. That was Valle Verde, guys. Please be sure to go subscribe to Alluvium, like the video, all that good stuff. And if you enjoyed my reaction, then why not leave a like, rate, and subscribe. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.